Hi everybody, this is Jen from Cookies, Cupcakes, and Cardio.com. Today I'm going to be showing you how to make a heart-shaped cake for Valentine's Day. You don't need a special pan for this one. We're going to be using a regular square and a regular circle pan, so let's get started. To make the heart-shaped cake, we're going to be using white buttercream. One piping bag is filled with a 1M Wilton tip. The second piping bag is filled with a 104 petal tip, which is also Wilton. We're going to need white buttercream for coating the cake. We're going to be using strawberries, and it worked out that I used about 2 pounds of strawberries in my practice cake. And we're also going to be needing a square cake and a round cake, and I'll talk more about your cake coming up next. So when you go to bake your cakes, you want to make sure that you're using the same sized pan. Yes, they're different shapes, but they're still the same size. This is an 8-inch square cake, and this is an 8-inch round cake. Whatever pans you're using, you want to make sure that when you cut your round cake in half, the diameter, which is the 8, is the same as the side of your square cake, which is also 8. So that's going to ensure that your heart shape matches up and makes a nice fluid edge. So to make the heart shape, I'm going to take a serrated knife, and I'm just going to find the middle here. I'm just going to cut the cake in half, just like this. There we go. And then I'm going to take 1/2 and line it up there like that, and the other half and line it up there just like that. Now that you have your cake assembled, what you want to do is take your buttercream, and you just want to cover it all with the buttercream until you have a nice even layer. The parts of the center of the round cakes right here are just a little bit more indented. So I'm just covering it just like that, and it will be flush with the other cake pretty easily. Like, you can fill up any gaps or whatever with the extra buttercream, and it all works out. So I'm just going to do this, pop it into the freezer for about 15 minutes, because that's going to seal my buttercream and make sure that all the crumbs are caught in this crumb coat, and then I'll be back to show you the next step. Once you have your cake out of the freezer, you're ready to start decorating the side of the cake. So I'm using my Wilton 104 tip for this, and I'm just holding my piping bag straight up and down, and I'm just going to go across about 1 inch, squeezing as I'm going up, just like this, and then coming across like that. Then I'm going to match it up again, and I'm going to go around the entire cake like this, and I'm wanting to make sure that I cover this edge just in case any of the icing didn't get like completely covered, so you don't see any of the dark spots poking through. So I'm going to go all the way around, and then I'll be back to show you the next step. So once you've got the border around the outside of the cake finished, you're going to take your other piping bag, which has a Wilton 1M tip on the end, and you're just going to squeeze and pipe some rosettes, making a border for the strawberries to fit into. So I'm just squeezing, starting in the center, going around, meeting up with that border where I had piped on the outside, and then just releasing like that. So I'm going to go all the way around, and then I'm going to come back for the strawberry part. So I have cut the stems off of my strawberries, and I've washed them and they're dried, and now they are going to finish off the cake. So just taking a strawberry, and you're going to, I like starting down here because I felt it was easy to build, and I'm just going to take one at a time and put them as close together as I can. It's kind of like playing a tight game of Tetris, if any of you know what Tetris is, or I just aged myself. Oh dear, I hope you know what Tetris is. So I'm just going to put the strawberries all the way covering the top of the cake, and then I'll be back to finish off the video. So there you go, everybody, how to make a heart-shaped cake without using any special pans. I hope you enjoyed the tutorial today, and I hope you make this for somebody really special to celebrate Valentine's Day with. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you again next time.